Hey, how y'all doing? ¿Cómo está? It's Friday, baby. Y'all know what that means. Get that butt out, poke it down in that bowl a little bit, get your lighter out, spark it up, take a nice big hit, and blow it this way. Y'all know that routine by now. Let's get that beer off the ice, and, oh, doggone it, let's take a little toast to the weekend, baby. We made it to another one. First one today. What's going on? Well, first, before we get to anything else, before we get to the news and shit, how you like this shirt? Let me put it on the other camera. How you like that shirt? I love this shirt. It was sent to me by Janda Shedler. And, let me see, Janda's in, I forgot. Wait a minute. Bloomington, Illinois. And, her two kids, Lindsay and Luke, and they sent a beautiful card and this shirt. And the shirt is of Louis Armstrong. And underneath right there it says, "What a Wonderful World," which Janda knows is my favorite song of all time. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. Anyway, it's a Happy New Year card. And she's could thank us for continuing to do the thing I do, and you know, mushy shit. Janda has been with us for a long time, and she sent us shirts before, so this is not the first T-shirt I've got from you, darling. And not to mention candy and other things that Janda and Luke and Lindsay have sent before. Thank you very much, Janda. I appreciate that. It is my favorite song of all time, always will be. Then I got some more mail. I got a beautiful card. Check this card out. Let me go put it back on this camera again. Check out that card. It's one of them ones you fold out. Let me get it up here. And it you know, folds out like that, and you see the trees and everything. And this was sent to me by Ada Brown in Caliente, California. It's hard to read, I swear. And it's a beautiful Christmas card. She also included a nice donation, so we appreciate that. Keep the lights on and the internet on, baby. That's what we're about nowadays. But the brightest and warmest memories of a season can bring. That's what she's wishing. And we appreciate that very much. Ada's been with us a long time, too. I don't even know what camera I'm on that one. All right. Got some more mail. Might as well get there. And this one is from Barbara Bergfield in Owensville, Ohio, baby. And we like this little card there. It was really cute. Little chihuahua. Reminds Mama of our little chihuahua. And she thanks us for speaking to me when I was she thanked me for speaking to her when she was depressed. Baby, we all get depressed. Believe me, I'm well aware of that shit here lately. And thank you for the card, Barbara. And, baby, we've all been there. Some of us are still there. And others are on their way. Now, this last set of cards I got, I went to my mailbox, and there were 4 cards in there. I said, oh, look at there. I got 4 cards. I'm happy as... Yeah. And I am. And then I noticed that all 4 cards came from the same person, Janelle Boone, in Odessa, Texas. Now, I can't remember which one the little note is in. There is one of them. Let me see if I can find it. I should have been prepared for this. I got it on the first hit. Anyway, she wrote in there that I sent the blue and red cards on behalf of both sides of my family. The beige card is for Maestro and his family. So, Maestro, buddy, I got a card for you. It's the beige one right there. Sorry, I already opened it, buddy. Because it was all addressed to me, and I didn't find this note until later, but, officials have been indicted on charges of collusion and fraud, Trump tweeted out. She was talking to me about keeping up the good fight, and there's the one there, little Christmas, and 3 other ones, and we got so tickled to death. They were all sweet and all had best wishes from the Rodriguez family and the Boone family. So I appreciate that, darling. That was really neat. That was really cute to get all four at one whack there. So we appreciate that, baby. Anyway, what's going on? Well, shit. Donnie's going to close down the border. That's it. Shut the whole southern border down. Ain't nobody crossing, nobody, no traffic, no goods, no nothing. We're going to shut it down. Unless Donnie gets his way, unless Donnie gets his wall. Unless they get it, he's going to hold his breath. He's going to stomp his feet. He's going to turn blue if you don't give it to you. I'll give it to you, asshole. Stick it up your butt. That's what he's threatening now. He put out a series of tweets this morning. One of them, we will be forced to close the southern border entirely if the obstructionist Democrats, do not give us the money to finish the wall and also change the ridiculous immigration laws that our country is saddled with. Hard to believe there was a Congress and president who would approve. Hey, we got one now. They don't approve. They don't do shit. You've had it for 2 years, you jerk ass. You brag. I'm here to save the day. The United States loses so much money on trade with Mexico under NAFTA, over $75 billion a year, not including drug money, which would be many times that amount, that I would consider closing the southern border a profit-making operation. We build a wall or close the southern border, bring our car industry back into the... He rambles on. I'm sorry, there's more of them. I could go on and read him. He's threatened, what is he? He even says that, he's going to build it with the money that we're going to get from the shutdown. That's right, we're going to have so much money with the money on hand and the money we're going to save from the shutdown because we don't have to pay those people that are working and whatever shit he dreams up his head from the shutdown money, and we can build a wall with that money. Donnie thinks he can just order this shit right up. Hey, you guys get down there, send me a contract, I'll sign it, y'all go ahead and start building. Not the way it works, Donnie. I've been involved with government contracting before. Of course, contractors, let me tell you, baby. First-hand experience, man, I'm telling you. Contractors, baby, government contractors. You know who's really making the money on this border situation? Private prisons, baby. They're the ones that have been contracted to take care of the kids and the adults and everybody else been arrested. We put them in these corporations that do this shit for a living. There's other corporations that they'll contract out for the bus ride or this ride or that ride or to feed them $1 million a day, baby. And they're soaking it up. You know, this whole damn thing with his little wall enforcing this shutdown. This shutdown affects so... You apply for Social Security? Hey, well, just hold on and wait. In no big hurry. If we're going to shut down, as soon as the shutdown's over, we'll start processing claims again. FEMA? Oh, you had your house burned down out there in Paradise. You got hurricane damage down there. Your claim just got to us, and we're fixing to... Oh, well, we got a shutdown. We'll deal with it later. There are so many things that this shutdown impacts. Not just government employees getting a day off. They're getting a day off, all right, baby, without pay. And this guy, asshole does it. And he's willing to shut down the whole southern border. Cut down everything. Shut it down. No trade. Force our car companies to come back. How long do you think that'll happen, Donnie? How long do you think that would take, you idiot? Donnie thinks he can just close the border. Do you know what disruption that would do to our whole economy? He is trying to kill this country. I don't care which way you look at it. Jeez. Now it's all Pelosi's fault. He's up there on the TV now talking about it's all Nancy Pelosi, you know, because Chuck Schumer, he'd do it, but Nancy Pelosi won't let him, and he's really trying to paint that picture of Nancy Pelosi, the big bad wolf that the Republicans are just so afraid of. They hate her. Oh, Nancy Pelosi and those libtards. Them Republicans wish they were as tough as that woman is. They really do. Because she's fixing to come in that house and start sweeping, baby. She's going to clean that shit out of the White House. I mean, out of the White House too, probably. Out of the people's house up there in the House of Representatives, I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to it, people. This year can't get away so fast. Keep going, baby. Let's go into 2019 and January 3rd, and let's start seeing what's happening. Because there's going to be a lot of shit. Donnie's even tweeting out that you got to watch out because they're forming another caravan. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Ain't no caravan forming. Ain't no news check. Found out that anybody's forming anything on there. And he's already. Why? Because it's for his little minions to scare them up, right before the midterm elections. The caravans are coming. The caravans are coming. Well, now he's got his ass in a crack with the shutdown, so he's got to stimulate his little cockroaches some way. So he's going to start talking about that the caravan, the mobs, the MS-13, they're all coming. Middle Easterners, unknown Middle Easterners are going to be in there. Pretty soon the whole damn rerun will call all over again. And we'll have to listen to his whiny. Hey, by the way, speaking of whiny little bitches, which I believe Donnie got elected the worst little whiny bitch in the world, and Melania got runner-up. Anyway, Barack and Michelle Obama were, the polls said that they were the most admired people in the United States. Michelle and Barack Obama. How about that, Donnie? Hey, where do you rate, buddy? At the bottom, you jackass. Yeah, worst whiny little bitch we've ever had as a president, Donnie Trump. Anyway, what else is going on? Well, get into this Wells Fargo little story. I noticed Wells Fargo got fined $575 million for creating fake accounts for their customers. They create a fake account, then they can charge service fees for that account, and they just rake it in the money. It was a sham, baby. They did the same thing with car insurance policies, mortgage policies and stuff. They were screwing people over intentionally, a crime. And they were fined $575 million for screwing the American people over. That's what just happened. Last April, they were fined $1 billion on car insurance and mortgage fees scandal that they had going on. And in May, they paid another $480 million in lawsuit for investors that invested in Wells Fargo. And in October, they paid $65 million penalty to the state of New York. Hundreds of people lost their home while this company was screwing around making fake accounts and screwing people over their mortgages and all that shit. They lost their home. They're gone, baby. Hey, you add all this money up. One of them's $1 billion. You're looking at what? I don't know. Over $1.5 billion in fines. There's one right when I go down the street. They're still open, baby. Wells Fargo, come put your money in here. They're still allowed to operate. Crooks and thieves in banks can get away with. They'll get caught. What do you think of $575 million? They're a $2 trillion in assets for that company right now. What the hell, $575 million? Psst, psst. Pittance. They'll pay that and keep doing business. Because that's the way it is, baby. Can't let the bank fail. Can't let it fail and go out of business. Let that son of a bitch fail. You think every other company in the world gets the benefits of this shit? No. Big banks do, baby. Wells Fargo's getting a hell of a deal. They can keep screwing people over left and right and still maintain their. We're trying to build our new image. Yeah, from being crooks and thieves. Seems to be a thing, though. Anyway, it just pisses me off because I'm very familiar with how people fight to keep their house. And there was hundreds. There was might be close to 1,000. I don't know. 800 people that lost their homes. Lost their homes, baby. You don't recover from that shit. Oh, the bank gets caught with it 10 years later or whatever. 5 years later, your luck's out the door, baby. Your house is gone. That's on your credit. You lost your house. It's all that shit. And they get fined. Think they're going to hunt you down? Anyway, it just pisses me off. Felipe Gomez Alonso, the 8-year-old that died the other day on Christmas Eve, died of the flu after they took him to the hospital. Docs checked him, said he's got a cold, give him some amoxicillin and some ibuprofen, send him back on. He's got 103 fever. They find out the child died of influenza, the flu. Now, to test for the flu, they do a little swab and they check for flu. That's what they do if you brought your child into the emergency room with 103 fever and he's sick. They're going to check and see if he has the flu. They don't just look at him, so it looks like common cold, going home, put him in bed. They wouldn't do that because they'd probably get their ass sued if your child ended up dying of influenza. But the mere fact that they sent him back without checking to a facility full of other kids and other people, adults, everybody, he's got the flu. They rush him back to the hospital and he doesn't make it, baby. That's 2 after Jacqueline McQueen died, a little 7-year-old girl that died. Yeah, we got a problem with our border, Donnie, but it's not a wall. A wall's not going to fix that shit, buddy. Threatening to cut off money down to Honduras and Guatemala and all that. We're just going to take the money away. That's what it will force them. We'll kill them by starvation. What, is that your plan, Donnie? Going to treat them like Somalia, just cut them off and just let them die. You know, we'd have less of this problem if we would invest more of our wealth into countries like Honduras and Guatemala and try to make things better down there. But no, baby. We've got other things to do. It's sad, people. I get beside myself whenever I start talking about this border thing because he makes such a big damn deal with it. I live down here by this border. We don't see the massive marauding thieves coming over the border that Donnie tries to scare his minions with. It's business as usual down here. The only thing, some camera runs down there and tries to catch something and yell about it. It's been happening all along, and we've always been able to deal with it. But now with this asshole in the house, all of a sudden, it's no. Baby. You can't ask for asylum in our country. We don't want you here. Go back home, buy a ticket, get a visa, fly in. Stay as long as you want, baby. They're going to start checking these kids closer. I understand they should be checking everybody. Christine Nelson's coming down there. She's going to El Paso, and then she's headed over to Yuma. She's going to figure out the problem and fix it all in one whack so Donnie's not responsible. Kiss my ass, Donald Trump. Can't wait for your ass to get out. Yeah, private prison corporations. That's who run those detention centers. And the stock's going up, baby. They've got a load of business, and you can't help but stop and think, is that by design? Is that by design that happens? I don't think so sometimes. I know that Donnie likes to entertain the thought that we could pull all our troops out of Afghanistan and in Iraq and everywhere and send in contractors. Yeah, that's a ticket. Contractors. They're not mercenaries. They're contractors. Yeah. Sounds better, don't it? Yeah, Donnie would like to do that. Well, Eric Prince would make a whole lot of money, baby. And that's what it is with some of these people, that it is with Republicans. It's all about the contract. Look what Bush did during the first Iraq War. You know, the W War. Cheney's Halliburton War. It was all defense contractors walked out of there with huge sums of money, baby. Yeah, our soldiers, don't worry about them. They'll get by on what we pay them. Anyway, I got so much mail and stuff. This just tickled to death with the amount of cards we got and the love that was sent out to us. Last night I noticed that Kim Szabo put out I think she's in Twinsburg, Ohio. I'm not sure. Kim has been with us a long time. And she put out a post on her Facebook page. And it only said 2 things. 2 words. Stage 4. My God. Ain't none of us want to face those 2 words. Kim, we keep you in our heart, darling. And look for the sunshine every day, baby. That's all. Ain't none of us could say, well, we all have advice, but look for something every day that makes you smile, baby. It's a wonderful world, and try to find something in it that makes you smile every day, baby. And we'll keep you in our heart. Anyway, I want to thank some new. Oh, look at there! I hit the button. Some new Patreon members: Claudia Garcia, Karen Poles, Tammy Holden, and Lewis Thompson. We're new Patreon members, and we appreciate that very much. We that's how we're going to keep this thing rolling, and that is the best way to do it. That Patreon. Also, we had George Richardson, David Hardy, Michelle Johnson, and Heather Peck made some PayPal donations in the month of December, and I wanted to make sure I called them out because we really appreciate that, along with the other people that you see. I'm pointing that way because on the screen it's over there, but no, it's over here. Anyway, those that donate regularly to our Patreon channel, it keeps us going, and those that donate special like George and oh, everybody, it helps us so much. Anyway, I'm getting lost, baby. It's Friday, baby. We need to enjoy the weekend. So do that. I know there's inclement weather going out east somewhere, so buckle down, get it, get through it. It turned cold down here, so we got a cold front and cold. It's low 60s right now, so yeah, that's cold to me. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. John Bernavaux, Blue Dot in Texas on YouTube. John Bernavaux on Facebook. John Bernavaux Speaks, the Blue Dot family. Go by there and join the family. Stay involved and join the discussion over there at Blue Dot in Texas on Twitter. Out my truck window, baby. Anywhere else we get the message going. The thing is, we keep the message going. January 3rd's coming right up. New Year's is, we're going to have a great time on New Year's Eve. I'm going to probably get on live sometime that night. This evening, I'm fixing to go get on Head On Radio with Bob Kincaid on Friday on the Front Porch. So if you're able to, tune in to Horn Network. You can look it up on your iPad there or your computer. Google it. You'll find it. And be on Friday on the Front Porch with Bob tonight. So keep the message going. That's all I keep saying, baby. Keep the message going. We got work to do, and it all starts in January. So be prepared, baby. Oh, I got to hit it over here because I done messed up this thing somehow. And I ain't doing it right. So y'all take it easy, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.